Today I will read English for today class 5 from National Curriculum and Textbook Board Bangladesh. I will read the whole book today and I am trying to calculate how much time it will take from me. That's why I am already opened the clock, stopwatch. So after completing the whole book, I will come to see how much time I spent for reading the whole book of class 5. Okay, now I'm starting. One thing is, if you want to improve your reading skill, you can take this challenge and join with me. Well, I'm starting. This is the first page of this book. Okay. Shima, hello. May I introduce myself? I'm Shima. Jessica, hi, I'm Jessica. Shima, where are you going, Jessica? Jessica, I'm going to Chattogram. I'm on holiday with my father. Shima, really? Where are you from? Jessica, I'm from the United Kingdom. Are you from Dhaka? Shima, no, I'm from Sylhet. That's where we were going. Our train is leaving in 10 minutes. Jessica, have a good journey. Shima, thank you. Nice meeting you, Jessica. Have fun in Chattogram. Jessica, thanks. Nice meeting you too, Shima. Okay, hello. Peer work. Ask and answer the question. Where is Jessica going? Why is Jessica going there? Where is Jessica from? Is Shima from Dhaka? Where is Shima going? When is Shima's train leaving? Where are Shima and Jessica? Language focus. Useful expression. At the beginning of a conversation. May I introduce myself? I am. At the end of a conversation. Nice meeting you. See you. See you later. Pair work. Introduce yourself. Use the useful expression. Okay, the second lesson for 5. Hello. Read and say. Shima and Tamal are in the town hall language club. They come to club to practice speaking English. They listen to they listen to CDs and watch DVD in English or speak English with friends. Today there is a new person in the club. Here is a young man. He is reading a book about Bangladesh. Shima, look, Tomal, who's that gentleman? Do you know him? Tomal, yes, there's an Smith, Andy Smith. He's working with an NGO here. I met him yesterday at the bookshop. Shima, maybe we can practice our English with him. Shima, Tomal, good idea. I will introduce you to him. Come with me. Okay, the pair word ask and answer the question. Where are Shima and Tamal? Why do they go there? Who is the new person there? What is he reading? Where did Tamal meet the new person? Why does Shima want to meet the new person? Okay, the page I'm in lesson 6 to 7. Read and say. Tamal, hello Andy. Andy, hi Tamal, how are you? Tamal, fine, thanks. Andy, meet my friends Shima, Jahan, and Shima. This is Andy. Andy Smith. Shima, hello Mr. Smith. Andy, hello. Please call me Andy. And can I call you Shima? Shima, sure. Andy, please sit down. Let's chat. Language focus. Useful expression. Meet my friends, cousin, classmates, etc. Please call me Andy. Pair word, introduce a friend. Use the useful expressions. Okay, the lesson 1 2 see you and read and say. Andy, hello Tomal, how are you? Tomal, hello Andy, I'm fine, thanks. And you? Andy, fine, thanks. Listen, I'm going to the book fair. Would you like to come? Tomal, I'm sorry, I cannot right now. I have to take this medicine to my grandmother, but I can meet you in an hour. Andy, okay, great. I'll see you at the book fair. Tomal, right, see you later. Bye bye. Andy, see you. Okay, the pair word has an answer the question. Where is Andy going? Where is Tomal going? Why? When can Tomal meet Andy? How does Andy say goodbye to Tomal? Parrot practice saying the dialogue in activity A. Lesson 3-4. Read and say. Andy, hello Tomal, how is your grandmother? Tomal, hi, she's fine, thanks. Andy, come, let me introduce my colleagues. Hi everybody, this is Tomal. And Tomal, meet Mr. Shaha and Mr. Haider. And this is Mr. Smith. She's a new English teacher here. Mr. Smith, hello Tomal, nice to meet you. Tomal, hello everybody, nice meeting you too. Language focused. Useful expression to say goodbye, bye, see you later, see you. Okay, language focused. Title with names. For man, use Mr. with the full name or just with the last name. For married women, use Mr. and add the husband's last name. For all women, you can also use Mrs. Pronouns Miss. Miss does not tell you if a woman is married or not. Read and match. What's your full name? What do you spell your first name? How do you spell your first name? What's your last name again? Do you have a nickname? Yes, it's Sandy Smith, Andrew Smith. Okay. With the lesson 7. Look, listen and say F F F F is for fan. V is for van. The fan is on the van. Okay. Van. Grabs on van. Fine. I feel fine. I like grabs for the van. Circle the picture that have the sounds F. Underline the picture that have sound V. Okay. Lesson 1, 2. Talk about the picture. Listen and read. Shoikot Islam lives with his parents in a flat in Bogra. His father, Mr. Rashid Islam, is banker, but in his free time, Mr. Islam writes stories and listens to music. Shoikot's mother is Mrs. Monowara Islam. She is a housewife. In her free time, she enjoys swing. She makes dresses. She often gets orders from her friends and neighbors. Shoikot is in class 5. He is a good student. He wants to improve his English, so he watches cartoons and TV every day. He also reads English books. He likes books about animals, especially tigers and lions. Pierre answer the question. What is Shoiko's father's name? What is Shoiko's mother's name? What do his parents do in their free time? What does Shoiko do in his free time? What kind of books does Shoiko like? Okay, there's a question. It's maybe for the passes. Then 5, 6. Look at the table in activity D. Ask and answer the question. What was Shoiko doing at 6 o'clock yesterday? Who was reading at 6 o'clock yesterday? What were Shoikot and his father doing at 8 o'clock yesterday? Who was helping his mother at 10 o'clock yesterday? Who was watching TV at 10 o'clock yesterday? Pair were talk about what you were doing yesterday. Use the past continuous. Okay, the next passage is lesson 7-8. Sue is at the zoo, but she has got only one shoe. Silly, Sue has lost her shoe. What is she going to do? Look, listen, and say. She's S-jet, as in treasure, as in measure, leisure, measure, measure, treasure, measure your treasure in your leisure. Circle a picture that have the sounds S. Underline the picture that have the sound SH. Do nothing to the pictures that have that have the sound jet. Okay, lesson 1 to leisure time. Tomal, hi. My friends Nasreen and I are reporters for English Club magazine. Would you mind answering some question? Shima, sure, no problem. It's my pleasure. Tomal, could you tell me your name and which class you are in? Shima, I'm Shima. I am in class 5. Tomal, how do you spend your leisure time, Shima? Shima, well, I like to walk in the park. I also like to sing. My cousin lives in the UK. Sometimes I talk to her and her friends on the internet. Nasrin, so talking on the internet keeps you connected? Shima, that's right. Tomal, hello, can I ask you the same question? Biju, my name's Biju and I'm in class 5 too. I love swimming, that keeps me fit. I also like pointing. I am not very good but painting makes me happy. Oh, it's not pointing, it's painting. Well, Tomal, what about reading? Do either of you like reading? Biju, I do. I often read magazines in my free time. I like magazines about sports, especially football and cricket. Shima, oh, I like to read too. I love reading funny stories, especially stories of Nasiruddin Huja. A leisure time. Peer work ask and answer the question. Who are the reporters? Which magazines are they reporting for? Who are answering the reporter's question? What does Shima do in her leisure time? What does Biju do in his leisure time? What kind of magazines does Biju like? Why? What is another way to say leisure time? I'll complete the sentence. Okay. Then look, listen, and say fashion, travel, health, business, sports, work life. Okay, here I am saying to you something that if any word come from this book, I don't know that time I will mark that word. Yes, I will highlight that word just like this. Oh, just like this, I will underline. Okay, the next passage is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. There are 60 seconds in a minute, there are 60 minutes in an hour, there are 24 hours in a day, there are 7 days in a week, there are 12 months in a year, there are 365 days in a year, there are 366 days in a leap year. Okay, Sunday, Thursday, Tuesday, Saturday, Monday, Friday, Wednesday. Listen, read and say January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the 12 months of the year. Now sing them together so you can all hear. How many months are there in a year? There are 12 months in a year. We know them all. Let's give it a cheer. Okay, next is it's a poem maybe. Jump, clap, bend your knees, go forward, go back, do take and place, jump, clap, nod your head, turn left, turn right, touch something red, jump, clap, sit on the floor, arms up, arms down, open the door. Well, the some word here, oranges, ice cream, egg, chips, carrots, papaya, lettuce, milk, fries, fish, cocoa, chocolate, rice. Fat, well, fish, meat, dairy, beans, fruits, grains, vegetables. The food pyramid is called food pyramid. Okay, well, okay, what food is good food? Sometimes the food we like to eat isn't the healthiest food for us. The pyramid helps us to understand the different food groups, and it tells us how much of each food group we should eat. Okay, look at the picture of the food pyramid. We eat more of the food at the bottom of the pyramid. What food do you see at the bottom? These are things made from grain, for example, rice, roti, and bread. Potatoes are not grains, but they are similar. Grains gives us energy. Fruits and vegetables are in the next level of the pyramid. These are also very important for us. They have vitamins. They help our eyes on our health. On the next level, there are fish, meat, dairy, porridge, beans, and lentils. Meat, fish, egg, and chicken have protein. Beans and lentils do too. Dairy products are things like meat, corn, and sweets. They help our teeth and bones. Protein and dairy makes us strong. Fat and oil are at the top of the food pyramid. These make food delicious, but our body does not need very much of them. Sometimes we can't get food from all the different food groups, but when we have choice about food, we need to make food choices. Okay, I have to drink water. Wait a little bit. In 6. Read again. Write T for true, F for false. There are 4 levels in the food pyramid. The bottom level of the pyramid has food from protein and dairy. Food made of grain gives us energy. Eggs helps our eyes. Milk helps to make us strong. Our bodies need a lot of fat and oil. Okay. The next, be healthy. Shima, what are you doing, Nasrin? Nasrin, I'm putting some chocolate on my ice cream. Ice cream is delicious with chocolate. Shima, well, it looks good, but you shouldn't eat a lot of chocolate or ice cream. Nasrin, of course, I don't eat them regularly. Shima, what kind of food do you eat regularly? Nasrin, oh, fruits and vegetables. I love pineapples and bananas. They are my favorites. I eat cucumbers and lettuce a lot too. Shima, I eat fruits and vegetables every day. Carrots and tomatoes are my favorites, but I also like strawberries and bananas. Nasrin, would you like to try some my ice cream with chocolate? We should eat it quickly. It will melt soon in this hot weather. Shima, okay, thanks. Okay, this is the this is the word vegetables, lentils, fruits, healthy, dairy, unhealthy. Well, okay, run, write, sing, draw, quickly, slowly, loudly, quietly. We use should and shouldn't to give advice. We shouldn't eat a lot of sweets. You shouldn't eat them regularly. You should eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. You should eat them regularly. Okay, the matching. And now I see dog. Okay, look, listen and say 369, are you fine? Clap with me. We'll have a good time. 6 8 10, clap again. Let's have some fun with our friends. Okay, listen and read. Shima is at home today. She didn't go to school because she is ill. She has a cough and sore throat. She also feels very warm because she has a fever. She has the flu. The doctor visited Shima last night. She needs some medicine. He also told her what to do in order to get well soon. Get well soon. The doctor's advice: eat food that gives your body energy. Try to eat even if you aren't hungry. You need to be strong. Rest, stay at home, don't go to school or work. Drink a lot of water or juice. They are better than soft drink. Are you coughing or sneezing? Cover your mouth and nose. Use a tissue, not your hand. Wash your hand regularly. Use your own plates, glass, and cup. Other people can catch your illness from these things. Well, read again. Write two T for true, A for false, and this is the correct false sentence. Read the next. Read the text again. Complete the sentences. Okay. Look and breathe. Runny nose, headache, stomachache, chills. Dear Jessica, how are you? How was your trip back to London? I am at home today. I have the flu. It's awful. I'm coughing a lot and I have runny nose. I'm using a lot of tissues. I also have a bad headache. I can't eat very much because I have stomach ache, but my doctor says I should eat. I also have a fever. Sometimes I'm very warm, then I get cold and have chills. It's very strange. I want to go to school again. My friends cannot wear me here because they can get ill easily. I hope you're fine. Write to me soon. Your friend Shima. Okay, now occupations. Listen and read. A long time ago, when Raju was in class 5, there was a fire in his school. Everyone was very afraid, but no one panicked. The teachers helped the students to leave the building quietly and safely. Soon, the firefighter came and put out the fire. Raju watched the firefighters from the schoolyard. He thought about the fire and the firefighters for a long time. After college, Raju joined a voluntary fire department. As a volunteer, he didn't get any money for his work, but Raju didn't mind. Now, Raju is a full-time firefighter. It is his job, so he earns money from it. Most of the time, his work is putting out fires, but he also teaches new firefighters about safety. He likes teaching very much. In his free times, Raju visits schools. He talks to students about fire safety. He tells them what to do if there is a fire. They shouldn't panic. They should listen to their teachers and leave the building quietly. Okay, the next is occupation. Here some question: what does films actor do? What does bus driver do? He writes stories or poems. He grows crops. He bakes bread. Okay, write a composition about someone you know by answering the following question. What is the person's name? What does she do? Where does she work? What time does she start work? Does she like his job? Why or why not? What do you think about his job or her job? Language focuses. Okay, the next is my home district. My home district is Kishoreganj. It is about 145 kilometers from Dhaka. It is the district headquarters. The district has 8 municipalities, 13 upazila, 118 unions, and 1,745 villages. The name Kishoreganj comes from the name of old landlord known as Buzak Brojakishore Paramanik or Nandakishore Paramanik. The area of Kishoreganj municipality is about 10 square kilometers. The river Narsan, the river Narasundha flows through the town. Kishoreganj is a small town, but there are many important places in and around it. The largest is fairground called Salakia Eid Ground, and the well-known government Gurdial College, Gurdial College are in the town. Peoples from many districts come this place to celebrate Eid. The Pangla Mosque is also in my home district outside the town. You can visit and fort of Isha Khan at Junglewari. You can also see the Shah Muhammad Mosque at Igor Shindur near the falls Fulshahar River. You can see the Shiva temple of Chandravati. Oh, the some word here I can't well pronounced. Okay, my home district. Kishorganj is also the home district of some famous people. Chandravati, the first women poet of Bangla literature, was born here. Two writers of children literature, um, up into Kishore Roy Choudhury and Shukumar Roy, are also from here. The great painter Jainul Abidin comes from Kishorganj too. Syed Nazrul Islam, the first acting president of Bangladesh, is also from here. I love my home district. Okay, that's all about this lesson, and now we will go to the next lesson. Look and talk about the map. You don't know. Okay, Salman, excuse me. Is there a library nearby? Dev, yes, the library is on College Road, next to the college. Go straight and then turn left on College Road. The library will be on your left. Salman, thanks a lot. Corey, excuse me, sir. Could you please tell me how to get to the supermarket? Ratul, turn right on the College Road, then turn left on the Park Street. The supermarket is on the corner. Thank you. Tanim, excuse me, mister. Do you know how to get to the hospital? Laila, it's very near. It's only 5 minutes. Walk from here. Continue on this street towards road 14. The hospital on the corner there. Tanim, thanks. Pairwork. Act the dialogue form activity B. Pairwork. Ask for and give directions to the following places: the school, the post office, the bank, the bus stop. Use the dialogues and activity B as model. Well, where's the library? Look and say. Complete the sentence with the correct preposition. Okay. The next is, how far is Saint Martin's? Saint Martin's. Okay. Andy. Hi, Tomal. Can you help me with something? Tomal. Sure, Andy. Andy. What are the main tourist spots in Bangladesh? I know about Cox's Bazar. I visited there last month. Tomal. Oh, Cox's Bazar is the most popular tourist spot, Andy, and it's beautiful. I love the sea and the beach, but I would like to see some new place this time. Tomal. Right. There are many places to see in our country. You can go to Sri Mongol. You can enjoy the beauty of the tea garden there. From there, you can go to Madhupkundu. There are some wonderful waterfalls there. You can also go to St. Marin's Island. It's a special place. Andy, what is special about St. Martin's Island? Tamal, it's an island in the Bay of Bengal, and it's the only coral island in Bangladesh. You can see coral in different shapes and colors, and the water in the Bay of Bengal is very clean and blue. Andy, oh, that sounds wonderful. Tamal, yes, it is. You can also see the turtles on the island. The pharaohs make their nest on the beach and then they lay their eggs in them. You can see many fish too. And wow, really? Can I go sailing? Tomal. Well, you can take a day cruise. You can go on wooden boards or sea track. The cruises are exciting and safe. They are a great way to see the bay. Thanks for the information, Tomal. Answer the question. What tourist place does Tomal tell Andy about? What is the name of the island? Tomal tells Andy about what is this island, what can you see on this island, how can you go on the water in the Bay of Bengal. Look at the word in bold from the next, match the words and their meaning. Okay, then the lesson may be how far in St. Martin's. Well, Andy, so how can I get to St. Martin's Island, Tomal? Well, you can go from Chattogram to Teknaf and then from Teknaf to St. Martin's Island. Andy, how far is Chattogram from Teknaf? Tomal, about 228 kilometers. Andy, and how far is St. Martin's Island from Teknaf? Tomal, it is about 26 nautical miles. A nautical miles is a unit of measuring distance at sea. By sea, track is about 2.5 hours journey from Teknaf to St. Martin's Island. Okay, that's all about this lesson, and now I'm going to the next lesson. Telling the time. It's maybe poem. Tick tock, it's 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Wash yourself and pray. Tick tock, look at the clock. Wow, good, nice. Tick tock, it's 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Take your bag and go to school. Tick tock, look at the clock. Tick tock, it's 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Now it's time to go back home. Tick tock, look at the clock. Okay, telling the time. It's midnight, it's 12 o'clock. They're sleeping. It's sleeping. It's 8 o'clock. They're having breakfast. It's 1 o'clock. They're at school. It's 6 o'clock. They're helping their father. Okay, that's all about the lesson, and now I'm going to the next lesson. 12 o'clock midnight to 12 o'clock midday are AM times. 12 o'clock midday to 12 o'clock midnight are PM times. We're at school at 9 a.m., but we are at home at 9 p.m. At it's day at 2 p.m., but it's night at 2 a.m. Group word, this maybe. Okay, telling time. Then the historical, maybe the hare and the tortoise. Wow, that's a nice story. One day, a hare was walking in the forest when he saw a tortoise. The the hare was the fastest animal in the forest. The tortoise was the slowest animal in the forest. The hare called out to the tortoise, "Hurry up! You are so slow. Can't you walk faster? Can't you run?" The tortoise felt angry and said to the hare, "Why don't you have a race? Maybe I can win." The hare laughed and laughed. "Sure, I will win," the hare said. They agreed to start next to a big tree and finish at the river. Then they called their friends to watch. The hare stood beside the tortoise, and the race began. The hare ran quickly, and in a few minutes the hare was out of the sight. The hare said to himself, "The tortoise is very far behind. I can see the finish line. I have time for a nap." Soon the hare was asleep under a tree next to the path. The tortoise walked steadily on and on. He didn't stop. Soon he passed the sleeping hare. The hare slept for an hour. When he finally woke up, he looked at the finish line. He couldn't believe his eyes. Tortoise was almost at the finish line. The hare ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line and won the competition. The hare was furious. She the tortoise looked back at the hare and smiled. Then he said, "Slow but steady wins the race." The educational history. I mean the educational. Um, okay, the next is happy birthday. A person's birthday is a special day. This is the date when the person was born. People around the world celebrate birthday in different ways. In many countries, people celebrate with a cake. There are candles on the cake. There is one candle for each year of the person's life. People sing a song for the person. At the end of the song, the person blows out the candles. In some countries, there is often a party for a child birthday. The child friends comes to the home. There is special food like sweets. The children play games and sing. The friends often bring a birthday gift for the child. The gifts are wrapped in colorful papers. The gift may be a toy, a book, or some clothes. In some countries, the friends didn't bring gift. The most important thing is to enjoy the day and spend time with friends and family. Okay, that's all about the lesson, and now I'm going to the next lesson. The Ekushest 21st of February 952 is the Language Martyrs Day. On this day in 952, students in Dhaka gave their lives for their mother language. The day is now called International Mother Language Day. Right. Okay, may I come in? Listen and read. Sophia, Mom, can I go out and play, please? Mother, have you done your homework? Sophia, yes, Mother. Okay, but don't play for too long. Rashid, good morning, teacher. May I come in, please? May I come in, please? Mr. Alam. Yes, Rashid. Why are you late? Rashid, my father is ill. We were at the doctor's chamber. Miss Alam, I hope your father gets well soon. Gets well soon. Sit down, please. And now, Mother, Azim, could you please help me? Azim, of course, Mom. Mother, would you put these dishes in the kitchen? Azim, yes, Mom. Okay, the next lesson is look, listen, read, and do. Okay, make bird on strings. You will need a hanger, three pieces of string, three pieces of color paper, uh, scissors, and glue. Read and find the action words. Okay, some question following the passage. Okay, look, listen, and say kabaddi, cycling, weightlifting, badminton, volleyball, cricket, swimming, football. The interesting will maybe this passage. Okay, Itaki Bai Chong. Do you play or do any sports? Anusha. I love badminton. I play with my family on weekend. I also go swimming and cycling a lot. Bai Chong. I play cricket and I do weightlifting. Anusha. Weightlifting? Are you strong? Baichong. Not very, but I want to get stronger. My brother is very strong. Anusha. My brother is strong too. He plays kabaddi and volleyball. He is good at sports. Baichong. I would like to try kabaddi. I would also like to learn how to play volleyball. Anusha. Volleyball is exciting, but I like playing football more. Bai Chung. I love football too, but not as much as cricket. That's my favorite sports. Okay, the next paragraph is what is sport? Oh, the Olympic Games is the biggest sports competition in the world. The Olympics are held every 4 years in different host city. More than 200 nations sent a total about 13,000 athletes to compete in more than 30 different sports. The first Olympic Games was held in Greece almost 3,000 years ago. The modern Olympic Games started in 896 and there have been 31 Olympic competitions since then. Okay, then the question, and now it's a new passage. Listen, read, and say city and country. City Streets and Country Roads by Eleanor Fargion. The city has streets, but the country has roads. In the country, one meets blue charts with their loads of sweets sailing by, and ma- manigolds and grain. Oh, take me away to the country again. In the city, one sees big cranes, rotel boy, and the breath of the what is this? Chimneys that blot out the sky, and all down the pavement. Stiff lamps post one sees, but the country has hedgerows. The country has trees as sweet as the sun. In the country is rain. Oh, take me away to the country again. This is the hardest poem, hard poem. Okay, well, the next lesson is I mean to do my homework today. I meant to do my homework today, but a brown bird song in the apple tree, and a butterfly flitted across the field, and all the leaves were calling me, and the wind went singing over the land, tossing, tossing the grasses to and fro, and a rainbow held out its shining hand. So what could I do but laugh and go? Well, well, the next passage is the Liberation War Museum, Sunshine Magazine. The magazines, the magazine by and for the student of class 5. A visit to the Liberation War Museum. Farhan Ahmed. Okay. On 14 December, our class went on a field trip to the Liberation War Museum at Agargaon, Dhaka. The trip was planned as part of our Bangladesh and Global Studies course. Our bus reached the museum at 10 a.m. A guide was waiting for us. He welcomed us warmly and took us on a quick tour of the different galleries and exhibits of the museum. At first, we watched a video clip on our liberation war and our independence. There were four permanent galleries that exhibited rare photographs, documents, newspapers, clippings, and objects used by the freedom fighters and the martyrs of our liberation war. The gallery terrorized our sacrifices. Our teacher read out to us the Declaration of Independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Some other visitors also stopped and listened to it attentively. As we went inside Gallery 4, our victory, our values, we fell silent. We fell silent. We were sad as we looked at the personal belongings of some of our materials intellectuals and freedom fighters, a pair of glasses, a pen, a notebook, a money bag, a shirt, and other such things. We left the museum at 12:30. It was an experience we would never forget. Okay, that's the Liberation War topics. Okay, then the Liberation War Museum. Test your general knowledge match the beginning and the ends of the sentences. Okay, here's it's some question. Okay, now I am trying to read in the next passage. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Listen and read. Okay, it's beautiful spring day. Maria gets up early. She feels happy. She knows that it's a nice day because she puts her paw on the glass of the window. It is very warm. She opened the window and the singing of the birds fills the room. She can smell the flowers outside her home. They smell sweet and fresh. After Maria get gets dressed and has her breakfast. She puts her books in her bags. She is ready for school. Maria is a lot like any other students in her neighborhood. She goes to schools and likes to be with her friends. But Maria cannot see the beautiful spring day. She cannot see the flowers, the blue sky, or the singing birds. She cannot see the new green leaves on the trees. She cannot see this because she is visually impaired. She, she has been unable to see since she was born. Oh, that's very sad. But Maria is happy. She goes to school every day. She can learn the information because she reads Braille. Braille is a script that uses raised dots. Each letter is made from dots. People move their fingers across the raised dot to read. Maria learned to read Braille as a young child. Her books at school are in Braille. She enjoys reading poems and history. Maria teacher says that that she is a good learner. Okay, Braille system is made especially made for blind people or blind women. Okay, so we should respect on them. Okay, the page may be 85 and listen and read. Life is beautiful. The next paragraph. Maria hopes to go to university one day. Her teachers think that she can. Maria wants to set up a school for her own so that she can teach visually impaired children. Before this, Maria wants to be a writer. She wants to write a book about her feelings and experiences. She wants to show other impaired people that they can do amazing things in their lives. Okay, that's the question, and now I am try to read the 87 pages. The next paragraph. It was a great day. Okay, I need water. I have to drink water. Okay, how much time already? I try to see 47. Okay. Listen and read. Last January, I went to a club Campori. It was my first visit to a club Campori, and it was my first time away from home. A Campori is a gathering of clubs from different parts of the Bangladesh. Clubs all over the world have their own Camporis. The club Campori took place in Srimongol under Muluibajar district. To get there, we traveled from Dhaka to Srimongol by train. We arrived in the morning, so the weather was nice. We walked to our camp from the train station. There were 10 of us and two leaders. We were a big group, so it didn't take any rickshaw. We walked together in our group. It wasn't very far. At the camp, we cleaned up the area, set up our tents, and prepared our breakfast. After breakfast, we played games with cops from other parts of Bangladesh. Then we had lunch We cooked rice and chicken. In the afternoon, we song, we sang songs and recited poems. It was fun. At night, we slept in our tents. It was a great day. Unit 21, Lesson 34. The next day, after the campuri, we went to Loachara National Park. It was very interesting. We took a walk beside a small stream in the forest. Our leaders told us to be very quiet because animals are frightened by noise. We walked quietly up a small hill, and suddenly we heard something in the tree above our heads. We looked up and saw Gibbon. Gibbon. It was moving quickly. It was moving quickly through the trees. After our visit to Luachara National Park, we went to the Nilkantha Tea Cabin. This is a famous place to drink tea in Srimangal. The Nilkantha Tea Cabin sells a glass of tea of different colors and flavors. It was amazing. I will never forget my visit to Luachara National Park. It was a great day. Okay, the next paragraph is completing forms. Listen and read. Well, Laila and Biti are friends, but they are very different. Different. Laila likes to run in the park and swim. She is very active. She also likes to talk. Her mother says, "Oh, Laila, you are so talkative." On the other hand, Biti is a quiet person. She doesn't like running or swimming. She enjoys reading. She especially loves stories about other countries. Read again. Which picture shows Lila? Which picture shows Bithi? Write the correct name under each picture. Wow, that's nice. Hmm. Do not write above the line. I promise to take good care of the books I borrow from the library. I promise to obey the rules of the library. I will return the books on time and in good condition. Okay, English Language Club. Name Laila Karim. Date of birth 9 August 2013. Nationality Bangladeshi. Mother's name Jahana Karim. Father's name Ahmed Karim. Home district Hospital Road, Shodor, Nogon Primary School. Class 5. Hobbies running, swimming, and talking to my friends. Well, what is this? Listen and read. Rukia Khan is Laila's friend. She is also Bangladeshi. She also goes to Nagan Primary School, but she is in class 4. Her birthday is 18 September 2012. Her father's name is Anwar Khan and her mother's name is Aisha Haider. They live at a hospital road in Nagan. In her free times, Rukia enjoys drawing and reading. She signed her English Language Club application on 12 November 2022. Okay, look at the picture and talk about them. Listen, say, and read. Okay, Anita. Officer. We heard about the earthquake in Nepal. It was terrible. Asad, yes, I'm very sad about it. Anika, I'm afraid. There are many disasters in the world. Last month, we lost some of our land because of river erosion. And last year, a cyclone destroyed many buildings in the tree and trees. What's next? Officer, well, the TV news can tell us about cyclones and we can often see signs of river erosion. So far, no one knows when an earthquake will happen. I said, what can I do? Officer, you shouldn't worry too much. We can prepare for natural disaster. Here is a leaflet. Okay, there's the passage, and now here we can see some. Answering question, flying question. Where was that where Anita talked about when did Anita's family lost some land? Why did her family lost some land? What destroyed many buildings and trees last year? Which natural disaster can that TV news tells us about? Okay, batteries, torch, first aid kit, dried food. Look, listen, and say. The river is rising. The river flooded the field. The wind is blowing the roof away. The workers are repairing the bridge. Okay, Cyclone Ayla. The next passage is Cyclone Ayla. Babu and his family lives on the island on Dublar Shore. Life is good for a family now, but that wasn't true after Cyclone Ayla. Babul doesn't remember Cyclone Ayla, but his parents often talk about that terrible night in 2009. Babul's father had a grocery shop and his mother worked in a fish farm. They had a small house that they shared with Babul's grandparents. Babul was just a baby, but his sister Nipa was 6 years old. Babul's father told him what happened that day. There was last night. There was light rain in the morning on 25 May. In the afternoon, the wind spirit started to blow and people began to run for their homes. Babu's father closed his shop and his mother came home. His grandparents checked the family emergency kit. Their torch was working and they had extra batteries. They put the torch, batteries, and first aid kit in plastic box. By the evening, the river was rising. The winds of Cyclone Isla shook the walls of the house as if there was an earthquake. Everyone was afraid. Nipa began to cry. Suddenly, there was an awful noise and the family roof blew away. The sky was dark, but the family could see trees flying over their heads. Grandmother still says she saw fish flying through the sky. The next day was awful. Babu's family couldn't stop crying. Nipa and grandfather were missing. Babu's father went out to look for them. He found Nipa in a field. She was holding on to a tree and she was covered in mud. She could not remember anything. She took Nipa at home and began looking for his father. I looked in the field, the building, and in the trees. Many people in Bangladesh were missing after Cyclone Ayla, and Babu's grandfather was one of them. The family never found him. After Cyclone Ayla, people worked together. Nipa's school became the shelter for the survivors. Babu and his family went to live in this school. The government of Bangladesh and various from NGO came to help, but things were very hard. There wasn't enough safe drinking water or food. So many people become ill in time. People repaired their homes and rebuilt their villages and bridges. They planted new trees and new crops in their field. Babel feels very happy when she looked at the trees and his sister Nipa, but he feels sad about his grandfather. His grandfather says, "Don't be sad, Babul. Grandfather wanted us to live for the future." Okay, that's the question. Read about Cyclone Isla again. Complete the sentences. Well, and the next story is why does the frog talk? Okay, what sounds does a frog make? Croak, croak. It isn't beautiful sounds, but a long time ago, frog had beautiful voices. They could sing more beautiful than the birds. This all changed because of the frog named Blaster. Blaster had the most beautiful voice of all animals. When he sang, all the other animals came to hear him. They enjoyed listening to him. Please teach us how to sing, the animal asked, but Blaster always answered in the same way. No, no, my voice is mine. I cannot share it, he said. One morning, Moxie the rabbit and Plug the lizard talked to Fox and the rat. Blaster has such a voice, such a big, beautiful voice. Surely he can share it with us, said Mox, or the correct pronunciation, I don't know, Moxie or whatever. The agreed Blaster should share his voice with them. It was such a big voice, each animal could have just a small piece of it. Blaster could share his voice with each animal. The animal talked and talked. Late into the afternoon, they made a plan to take Blaster's voice. They decided not to tell the birds, but they didn't have to tell them. The birds were sitting in the tree and they heard the animals' plan. At midnight, Black and Mox quietly went to Blaster's home. Blaster was sleeping in his bed, and without making a sound, they took his voice. They put it into a glass jar. Why does the frog croak? Okay, Plug and Moxie took the glass jar outside. Okay, what's the correct pronunciation? Moxie. Took the glass jar outside. The other animals were waiting. Oh, gives me my piece, said the fox. I want my piece, said the rat. Suddenly, the jar fell to the ground and it broke. Blaster's voice and the jar were now in 100 little pieces. Okay. Oh no, cried Mox. The animals searched, but they couldn't find any of the pieces. It was too dark and the pieces were too small. What are we going to do? Asked Pluck. We'll come back in the morning, said Mox. And all the animals went home without a piece of Blaster's beautiful voice. They were all retired from looking for the voice, so they went to sleep. In the morning, as the sun came up, the birds went out to have their breakfast with their good eyes. The birds saw the little pieces of beautiful voice on the ground. They carefully picked up the pieces. They didn't leave one piece of the beautiful voice behind. That afternoon, the animals finally woke up. They ran to get the pieces of Blaster voice, but all they found there was a broken glass. They searched and searched, but there were no piece of voice. Then suddenly they heard a beautiful song coming from the trees. Blaster's voice was coming from the tree. They looked up and saw the birds singing, and to this day the birds sing with Blaster's beautiful voice, and Blaster and all the other frogs can only say crack crack. Okay. Wow, that's the whole book I read today. Okay, and now it's really happy. I feel very happy that I completed the book sitting one time sitting. So it how much time take from me to complete this book? 1 hour 3 minutes. 1 hour 3 minutes. The whole books I have read already. Okay, that's the class 5 reading book from curriculum of Bangladesh, and I feel very happy some problem I feel that I maybe I try to speak quietly and uh, 2 or 3 word is so hard. I don't uh, I didn't know how the correct word, the 2 or 3 word pronounced, and now I am happy. Okay. However, if you want to join with me, just reading with me, no problem. I have a group. I will give you in description the group link. You can join there, and you also give your video, no problem. And we will make chance together. Just do it, do it, do it, and I will practice again and again. Okay, that's all about today. We will meet another video next time. Thank you. Thank you for everything.